Hello, coin collectors out there. Welcome back to the Big D Coins channel. This channel, I share with you some coins that are part of my collection and tell you what to look for in your own collection. So this video is going to be about the Sacagawea dollar. I finally decided I should make this video to kind of justify holding on to all of these Sacagawea dollar coins. In particular, this video is going to focus on the Cheerios dollar reverse, which has some special features to it and is worth a lot more than these coins that you see here. So here I have 20 of the Denver Mint Sacagawea dollar coins. I have 39 of the 2000 Philadelphia Mint dollar coins. I have 34 there, another 5 right here. I have 4 of the 2001 Philadelphia Mint and 1 of the 2004 Philadelphia Mint. So when I get into the mintages, that will make a lot more sense, and you'll see why I have so many of the 2000 Sacagawea dollar coins and just 1 of the 2004 and just a couple of the 2001s. So I'm going to focus in here on these ones right here. So these ones on the left are kind of my special ones that are in kind of great condition, and this one right here is an older one, which is going to play into the video about the metal content of the coin. So let's start with the metal content, and then we can get into a lot more specific stuff. So the metal content, the outer layer is a copper, zinc, manganese, nickel clad. So it's a combination of all 4 of those metals, copper, zinc, manganese, and nickel. And the center of the coin is a copper core. So when you add all of those percentages up, it equals 88.5% copper. That's because most of the core of the coin is copper. I guess all of the core of the coin is copper. And then the outer layer makes up 6% zinc, 3.5% manganese, and 2% nickel. And so the manganese brass in the coin is part of the outer layer. Like any brass, its color will eventually become darker, and given that these coins get tossed around a lot, it gives it kind of a antique finish once it gets to that darker kind of level. So you can see the one on the right here, it's got that antique finish to it. The one on the left here hasn't faded much at all, and still it's got some great definition to it. Like, look at that detail right there. See the detail in the baby's head, the detail in Sacagawea's hair as well. So these coins were really pumped out by the mint because many people didn't like the Susan B. Anthony dollar coin. So in 1999, they decided to switch over to the Sacagawea dollar coin. People generally didn't like the Susan B. Anthony dollar coin because it looked a lot like a quarter. Its metal content was the same. It was a copper nickel clad, which gave it the same size, approximate size as the quarter, and the same color. So they switched over to the manganese metal for the outer layer of the coin, which gave it kind of a gold look to it. And the image that you see on the obverse of the coin is Sacagawea with her infant son, Jean Baptiste. She was the Shoshone Indian who assisted the historic Lewis and Clark expedition. Now the reverse, I'll flip it over on just this one because it kind of looks a lot better than the other one. It's in much better detail. The reverse is a soaring eagle encircled by 17 stars. The 17 stars represent each state of the Union at the time of the 1804 Lewis and Clark expedition. So you can see the 17 stars going around right there. Now what we're going to get into in this video is in part the Cheerios dollar detail, the Cheerios dollar variety, as well as the speared eagle or the wounded eagle variety. But I want to talk about the mintages first because that plays into the details. So this coin was made from 2000 to 2008. The very highest mintages came in the year 2000, the first year it came out. There were 518 million made at the Denver Mint, 767 million made at the Philadelphia Mint. So you might remember earlier in the video, most of my coins were from the year 2000. There were also 4 million proof coins that have the S Mint mark on them. Now, the mintages really dropped off. In the year 2001, there were only 62 million made at the Philadelphia Mint. And then I also showed you the year 2004 coin, which is this one right here. There were only 2.6 million of these made at the Philadelphia Mint. So the production really just absolutely fell off the cliff. These coins were not as popular as people or as the Mint anticipated. They really, cranked out the production for these. I can remember going to vending machines and just having piles of these coins, put in a $10 bill, and you just get 10 of these coins right back. So they stocked up all the vending machines, all the banks. They were really trying to push these coins in the year 2000. Okay, so let's get into the varieties. So there are a couple of varieties that exist, and the people on the West Coast really aren't going to like it, but the Cheerios variety, which is one of the most common one, that appears on the 2000 Philadelphia Mint Sacagawea dollar coin. Now, I get some comments on my videos from the people on the West Coast saying they wish they had more Philadelphia Mint coins. I kind of feel the same way about San Francisco Mint and Denver Mint coins. Don't really have too many of them. As you saw at the beginning of the video, I had about 40 Philadelphia Mint dollar coins and only about 20 Denver, no San Francisco. So unfortunate about that, but that's just how it breaks sometimes. So I'm lucky I live on the coast that has the error variety for the Sacagawea dollar coins. So the Cheerios variety error existed because they were trying to promote these coins. So as part of the promotion, they struck some coins that would go into Cheerios box. And the Cheerios box had, I believe it was random, I don't think everyone had them, but they would have two coins. One was a normal penny, and one was a dollar coin. It was a Sacagawea dollar coin the first year that they came out. Now, the penny was normal. The Sacagawea dollar coin had some nicer detail to the tail feathers. So the tail feathers being these things that go right back here. So the Cheerios dollars have, see how these feathers have little details right here? They're not just all straight back. So that's what the Cheerios dollars looks like. It looks like if you engrave kind of vertically and really dice this up, you would see more details in the feathers. You would see smaller feathers instead of just these long feathers right there. So that's what's known as the Cheerios variety. Now, the high-grade Cheerios varieties, when they first came out, people really started to notice them around 2007, 2008. And in 2008, there was a Mint State 68 graded Cheerios variety coin that sold for, I think it was around in between $30,000 and $40,000. So those were worth a lot of money when they first were discovered. Also had to be very highly graded. Since then, a lot of people have come forward with finding Cheerios varieties of their own. So more recently in 2016, 2017, they go for around $5,000 to $6,000, which isn't as much as 2 years before when they were selling for 5 times that or 5 or 6 times that. But it's still definitely worth a lot of money considering it's just a dollar coin. And that $5,000 to $6,000 is going to depend also on the condition of the coin. Unfortunately, a coin like I have right here, well, maybe this one I have could get graded pretty highly, but most of them aren't going to be graded in Mint State 66, Mint State 67 or 68. A Mint State 68 is really just an outstanding grade to get a coin. It's really great. And you can't even really, to get a Mint State 68, you can't even really have bag marks or damage on the coin. So you could get it fresh out of circulation, uncirculated, never even been opened from the case, and it can have bag marks and bag scratches on it. just from when it was, tossed around at the mint. I got scratches on it before it even got into circulation. But I wanted to look through these 2000 Philadelphia Mint coins right here and look at the tail feathers for each of them. I'll show this to you live on the video, and you can take a look and let me know if you see any of the Cheerios variety. Not on those two. We've got two more to go through. Now I just picked these ones to look at because I didn't want to spend the entire day for people looking at these tail feathers. After 4 of them, I figured you could get the point. So this one right here, obviously great condition coin, but not the Cheerios variety, so it's not going to be worth anything more than face value. But I'll still hang on to it because into coin collecting, so I like these nice coins. Although I could turn them back into the bank and get $1 for them each. So here is this tail feathers as well. You can see it's got just such great definition in these feathers. So the mint really nailed it with these ones right here. This is a quality strike. So very often when the mint produces a very high mintage for a specific year, they might not have very great strikes to them. The die might kind of get worn out, and then that results in the striking of the coin. When they stamp down on it, it doesn't give it as great of an image. So you can even see, like, look at the eagle's eye right there. Just look right into his eye. You can see it, and that's how great of a strike this is and the condition of the coin. So the other coin that I had here, this was just another 2000p Sacagawea coin. However, just wanted to show it to you to compare the different kind of metal shininess to it. So this one is well worn, so it's got that brass kind of antique look to it. And this one right here, not very worn at all, so it's much shinier. Here is the reverse of this coin. As you can see, it's hard to believe, but it's same metal content. This one just wears out because of its brass. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let me toss back in some of these coins just to kind of stack them on in here. If you're into coin collecting, please do check out some of the other videos on my channel. I post a lot of them for everyone to enjoy, so hopefully you get to enjoy it. If you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, share it with a friend, tell everyone about it. Hopefully you all have a great day. Take care, enjoy, best of luck coin collecting.